All right. Welcome to Batman the Telltale series at the enemy within season 2, whatever you want to call it, you beautiful bastards. Which will unfortunately be the final Telltale game for now until Wolf Among Us season 2 comes out. And then I'll do Wolf Among Us before then, and then, so it's a nice segue. Said it in other videos, I know. But always good to restart and restate. Hey, let's just jump into it. Continue my story, of course. Just gotta wait for it. Import. And then save 4. Okay. So, we have episode 1, the Enigma. I wonder what that means. One of Gotham's oldest and deadliest criminals has returned. Batman must work with allies, old and new, to stop this growing threat. Blue. Dabba dee dabba die, I know.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes, their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
Oh, back here. What am I saying? Oh.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
I don't. I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing. Meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
He just takes advantage of situations.
Looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, But then you don't need luck when you own the house.
True.
Hotel security are guarding him particularly close.
A man like Mori counts more enemies than friends.
I wonder why that is.
Well, I guess we'll just hack the phone.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Mori's conversation. Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here.
We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Mori's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
Blend in, me? Billionaire playboy philanthropist? Easy.
So,
God
I'm sitting
damn
over
it.
there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
Oh.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement
I'm-
is over.
Death, Mori.
Aw. Eh,
I am death.
time is kind of like
Something's
death in
happening,
some ways.
and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
That can't be Riddler. He doesn't have a bright green question mark suit.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce,
You think your gibberish intimidates
If
me?
Hello?
that's him, you'd better gear up.
you can't just blow me off.
Stay close and keep your head down.
Excuse me?
Bullets are about to fly.
Okay,
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Am I rich?
The correct answer is, are you dead?
Oh,
Now, let's get started.
I feel like there's probably some other questions that you can never say yes to. If I'm just being honest.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
Oh, excuse me?
You okay?
yeah, I'm okay.
Run, now.
What you did to that man, knocking him out like that, how did you do that? I had a different impression of you from TV. You never seemed that capable.
Yeah, I'm a man of many talents.
That's an understatement.
Well, thank you. Fair enough.
Thank you.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon,
Batman, what's the status?
You know, nothing good.
multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
Is this like a safe compartment to have in your car? I don't know. Feels a little weird. Just
There's a squad on the way.
have a
I'll be
side
there
trunk.
shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Please, please. We can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury. This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
Ooh.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive.
Don't tease me with a fun time.
And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
Easy.
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
It's the kind of conundrum that drives you to distraction.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
I mean, would he even let him out anyway?
Believe me, I know.
Riddler's taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
And they're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
But don't think you can just stall. I will get bored. You won't like that.
Okay.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
What the?
What's up? It's never that easy in the frickin' Arkham games. For the most part.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
You know, frontal assault, then they're gonna start grabbing hostages, you know, that's probably not good. Tear gas, you know, that's not lethal, but, you know, will affect the hostages. It's better to be blind than dead, right?
Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
Ooh. Just a tip,
I'll
though,
clear
you
a
know.
path. Wait for my signal. Give him hell. We're counting on you.
At least it's not the whole finger. Be a bit of an optimist.
Batman! You're ahead of
Riddler!
schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
And get the gun out of his hand, you know, that'd be better. In my opinion. You just freaking, you know, anchor the hostage or whatnot, you know. It's gonna shoot the other hostage.
Batman clearly isn't using his head.
I am using my head.
Break
What
it
are you
open.
talking about?
With pleasure.
That's a big freaking a wrench. Get that from Home Depot, Maynard's. Good old shock. Oh,
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest
Me?
name in Gotham since...
They talk about me?
since I left town.
Oh no.
Everyone's very impressed with you.
Oh.
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back, and I'm taking what's mine.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that. I expected more of a battle from you, Batman. Something longer. More of a match of wits. While my men mop up what passes for law enforcement in this town. It would have been a little hard to deal with you both at the same time. But no cause to hold back now.
Gordon,
You surprised me. Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough.
Oof.
Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Not very well, it seems. I'm gonna be honest. Woo. I did it.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Oh. Just a little bit off the top, I would imagine.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Oh. I would actually start peeing my pants there, you know, I freaking had to... Mere seconds from death.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Mori made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
I believe in justice. Mori deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice? Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
You know, he can take quite a beating. I got body armor, but you know, to be fair, he doesn't have anything. Oh. How does that even work?
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Oh, Jesus, that button does everything, apparently. Unless he perfectly planned it out in sequence of events.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
You know, in all reality, this game was a little ahead of its time, you know. Because that's the same lady who does the freaking Waller in the new Suicide Squad game, even though we don't want to talk about that, but, you know. And then, you know, you have Riddler, who's kind of like, you know, Jigsaw, which then became a thing in the Batman, you know.
Circuitry and
Telltale,
but
man.
nothing
So
will be
great.
dangerous. The Bat computer will be able to analyze further.
Your days are numbered, Bat Freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky.
Oh my god,
Chief
Renee
Ross.
Montoya, you're
Heavens are gonna
not
fall on your
fake.
goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it, down at the precinct.
Last time I saw you,
Riddler's
pretty
right
much
hand
you
in custody.
were
Not a bad
invisible.
result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing. He keeps showing off, he's bound to make a mistake.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, Miss...
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler, they're kind of our specialty.
If you were tracking him, why didn't you tell us he was coming?
We get a lot of unverified reports. I wanted to be sure.
Well, I wanted to be sure too. I just checked to make sure I'm not wrong.
Riddler used to be
It
a
is the
player in
same
Gotham
one.
back when Thomas Wayne and
Deborah
Falcone
Wilson.
ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and
Also
so
Seer
long,
from
everyone thought he was
Jedi
dead.
Fallen Order or Survivor.
Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know.
And a magnitude of other
My
things.
people
She's
tell me you did some good
in a lot.
handling in Batman.
Sorry, what?
You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
I work with Gordon, no one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there...
I mean, we could all work together. Why wasn't that an option?
The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler...
But they're
stop
alive,
your
baby.
You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
you're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future.
Incompetent.
I gotta get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital.
I did the best
Agent
with a
Avesta will fill you in on
bad
what we
situation.
know so far. as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
I mean, come on, we can use their
I thought she was
help.
gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Imana Vesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my
Okay.
partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
Okay.
I put together this psychological profile of
I didn't
Riddler.
ask.
You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your
Yeah, I
eyes
don't know.
only.
Looks kind of the
If you
same.
catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium.
Once again, did I
just
ask?
wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you?
Huh?
There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy. You can't keep away, can you?
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Most people just get up and run away.
I'm not most people.
I think I know you a little better now.
Huh? How dare you make a note of me in your file?
I'll be in touch.
That was not consensual.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
Fine.
Full disclosure, Riddler left me this puzzle.
What is it?
I don't know yet. He said I had to solve it or people would get hurt.
Then you best get on it. Let's keep being honest with each other.
Yes, you know, gotta work together. All 3 of us. It's not that hard. Episode 1. The Enigma. Enigma. Edward Enigma. Or freaking Edward Nashton, or whatever the hell his, like, real name is. Oh. Dark, damp cave. Man, it's just so good being here.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
You like jazz?
I need something cool.
Oh yeah.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box.
Ah.
It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Oh. I do like one in freaking the what, Batman collection? The trophy room. I like when that's in Batman stuff.
Selena.
Just need
She'll
Joker's
tell me again.
giant
I'm looking
penny or
forward to
whatever. Anyway, Catwoman, Selena Kyle, thief for hire. Selena Kyle came to Gotham to perform a number of robberies for the children of Arkham, though she eventually helped me stop them. She left Gotham during Lady Arkham's final assault on the city, and I don't know whether she'll ever return. Despite our differences, I enjoyed sparring with him. Yeah. Nothing for Harvey, apparently. Best friend of freaking Bruce Wayne. He doesn't have anything to say, but Selina. Selina, huh? Freaking a woman he met like a week before she left. Anyway, Two-Face, Harvey Dent, corrupt mayor of Gotham. Harvey Dent was once a promising mayoral candidate and one of my closest friends. I supported his campaign and his vision for Gotham. After he was attacked by the Children of Arkham, he became Two-Face, a violent and deeply paranoid criminal. During his brief stint as mayor, he used his authority to enforce martial law throughout the city. Penguin, Oswald Cobblepot, a revolutionary. Oswald Cobblepot was a terrorist, anarchist, and my oldest friend. Born to one of Gotham's most prestigious families, he lived abroad after his mother was committed to Arkham by my father. He returned to Arkham to join the Children of Arkham. Return to Gotham, I might say, seeking revenge on my family for destroying his. Lady Arkham, Vicky Vale, terrorist leader. Vicky Vale, a well-known and respected reporter for the Gotham Gazette, but she was born Vicky Arkham, a victim of my father's criminal activities. She created her alter ego, Lady Arkham, and her terrorist organization, the Children of Arkham, to destroy Gotham's elite. I defeated her, but I do not know if she's alive or dead. Her body was never found. Maybe in season 3, if that ever happens. Who knows? I'm not sure what they would exactly do for season 3. But, you know, there's possibilities. Frickin' Mothman, great villain. I feel a
Lucius's
movie
latest model.
based
Never
around
ceases to
him,
impress.
for sure. Sarcasm. Batsuit latest design. My suit always takes a lot of damage, but still does what it's supposed to do. Hide my identity. Intimidate criminals and keep me alive. Lucius gave me this upgraded model after my battle with Lady Arkham last year. The new suit has improved armaments, shielding, and scanning technology. Oh my god. Anchor, heavy grappling device. I cannot be everywhere at once, but this design makes it easy to take care of business from across a room, whether that business is wresting weapons away from criminals or stopping something heavy from falling on bystanders. Batsuit previous model. My suit always takes a lot of damage. Okay. This batsuit was damaged in fights against the Children of Arkham and Harvey Dent's paramilitary troops. Lucius has since given me an even better version of the suit. I hold on to this one to remind me to never let my guard down in battle. Grapple gun. Fires long-range grappling hooks. This gun allows me essential freedom of movement around the city, whether that's from building to building or straight up from a crowd of enemies. Batarangs, military-grade titanium weapon. A few of these can clear out a room full of gunmen. Heavy, sleek, and extremely sharp. Why extremely sharp? If you're throwing them at people, they probably shouldn't be that sharp, because you could easily, you know, cut a throat. And then you would break your one rule. Anyway, smoke grenades, projectiles emitting non-lethal smoke. These grenades create a smoke screen that confuses enemies and allows me to hide, striking from the shadows. Stunner. Friggin' administers instant electric bolt. Right, yeah. It's a little hard to read on this white background. This device can stop a criminal cold with a powerful electric shock. It's flashy and unstable, but it's guaranteed to incapacitate a target no matter their size. And okay, that's it. Why is the frickin' bat anchor like after? Can't look at this stuff? Freaking this from season 1. I mean, that's also from season 1. What are these? Now, okay. I think that's everything there. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Oh, there's stuff right there, yeah. Oh.
That's still the stuff.
Oh, still the stuff, yes.
Every single time. Like sweet music. Never gets old.
Alfred is just standing over there waiting for me to, actually do something and frickin' with the immediate crime possibility, the psychotic killer on the loose, and I'm over here revving the Batmobile 16 times in a row because I just like to get off on the engine noise. Oh, yes!
Never gets old.
Were you looking at the camera? Can't do that.
Okay, I should stop.
No.
Don't want to lose its luster.
How dare you stop me? 0 out of 10 game. I can't rev the Batmobile to my heart's content. Anyway, Alfred, that's right. Frickin'
No
murderer,
explosives detected,
Riddler.
no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
Oh, more reading? I don't mind if I do. Gotham Feed or Codex? Oh, we'll do Codex. Oh my god, look at all that. Oh my god. James Gordon. Over the past year, my partnership with Jim has flourished. I've finally won his trust, and Gotham City is a better place for it. Batman used to be hidden in the shadows, but Jim has helped me step into the light and find legitimacy. For that, I am grateful. I think Jim is finally settling into his new role as police commissioner. It's been a difficult transition, and I don't think he'll ever be comfortable with the tragic way he received his promotion. But I trust he'll use his newfound authority to make this city a better place. Okay. Gotham is lucky to have him, and so am I. I couldn't ask for a better partner. Renee Montoya, she's real. Things are looking up for Jim Gordon's favorite true blue cop. Renee Montoya was recently promoted to detective after she was exonerated of the murder of Carmine Falcone. It was evidence I provided that proved she was under the influence of Lady Arkham's drug when she committed the crime. I admire Renee's dedication to law enforcement and fierce loyalty to Jim. It's evident that she lives for her work, often at the cost of her personal life. Sounds like a problem we both share. Lucius Fox. There would be no Batman without Lucius. In a sense, he built me. From Batsuit to Batmobile. Everything I am, everything I've become, I owe it to him. I owe to him, whatever. A brilliant engineer and trusted confidant. Lucius is one of the few people I can depend on in this world. In addition to being Wayne Enterprises' technological leader, I've entrusted him to run a secret R&D wing where he designs and develops new bat tech. Alfred Pennyworth. I am not my father's son, I am Alfred's. After my mother and father were murdered, he was the one who did the hard work of raising me. It couldn't have been easy for him, making sure he installed the right values. Instilled. God damn it. I was thinking instilled and I still said it. Installed. Instilled the right values and steered me away from the vices of my father. Steadfast, true, and compassionate, Alfred knows me better than anybody, certainly better than I know myself. He's my moral compass and my best friend. Last year he was kidnapped by Lady Arkham. I'm still riddled with bullets, with guilt over what happened. It just, I just hope he can recover from the emotional trauma of the ordeal. All I want is for him to be healthy and happy again. Amana Vesta. It was Special Agent Amana Vesta who handed me the psychological profile on Riddler. I don't know much about her other than that she's a Gotham native and the seems to have the confidence of Amanda Waller. She's also a huge fan of Batman, which is somewhat relieving. Maybe I can use that to my advantage in further dealings with the agency. Amanda Waller. I got my first glimpse at Amanda Waller outside the casino. After Riddler's grisly attack on Remy Mori, a former congressional aide and political science, a PhD, Waller's irrepressible admiration has shot her straight to the top of the government's top covert law enforcement organization, the agency. She recently has she's recently been promoted to regional director with a jurisdiction that spans the entire northeastern United States, including Gotham City. Okay. Gordon doesn't like her. That much is clear. Understandable. She's a force of nature who's threatening his turf. I just wish I knew more about her intentions towards Gotham. She seems like she could be a powerful friend, but an even more powerful enemy. A Vernon? A Vernon Blake? Goddamn. The same guy who stole my boat in Walking Dead? Vernon? Bastard. I already hate him. Special Agent Blake, Vesta's terse partner. I met him as Batman after Riddler's attack on the casino. Not much to say about him at the moment. The Riddler. The Riddler is an old name in Gotham, one we thought was gone for good. He was dangerous enough that even Carmine Falcone, Mayor Hill, and my father left him alone. An international terrorist wanted by Interpol and hunted by the agency, the Riddler's modus operandi is to torture and kill his marks by forcing them to solve his macabre riddles. Is that it? I think it's macabre. Maybe. Macabre? Macabre? Whatever. According to the agency's profile on him, Riddler's got a genius-level IQ and exhibits signs of narcissistic and obsessive-compulsive personality disorders. He's cruel, calculating, and merciless, and I will bring him down. Remy Mori. There are two sides to Remy Mori. The face he shows the public, and the person he really are. What? Some freaking, typos in here, it seems. Or, I mean, it's two sides, but the person he really is. Doesn't that fit better? The person he keeps in the shadows, hidden from the prying eyes of polite society. Maury wants everyone to believe he's a model citizen. He paints his public persona with philanthropy and a seemingly illegitimate business empire. But take a closer look behind the mask and you'll catch a glimpse of the real Remy Mori, war profiteer and murderer. He made his fortune running guns during the Arab Spring and soon after diversified into high-tech weaponry. Of course, Maury's illicit activities have never been proven in the court of law. Riddler had some bone to pick with Maury. Perhaps that's why he targeted him at the vagina. It's not surprising a man like the war that would have enemies. I would. I wonder how he made one of the Riddler. The agency, one of the nation's most clandestine national security organizations. The agency operates in the darkest shadows of the criminal justice system. Not much is known about their day-to-day operations, but what little information I can dig up about them is that the agency's influence is awe-inspiring, stretching across international borders and reaching the highest echelons of political power. Thomas Wayne, my father, and possibly the worst criminal this city has ever known. Thomas Wayne. Okay. I once thought he was a hero, a man who died trying to protect my mother and I from the bullet of a common crook. I was wrong. I found out the truth about my father not long ago. He wasn't the philanthropic doctor he pretended to be. He was a monster who had amassed our family's wealth by drugging and gaslighting Gotham's wealthiest families and robbing them for their fortunes. He devastated lives and destroyed minds. To rob someone of their sanity is one of the worst things you can do to a person. I would know. Lady Arkham robbed me of mine as recompense? That recompense for my father's sins. I hope that debt is paid. I want nothing more than to leave his dark legacy in the past. Martha Wayne, my mother, the mystery. Shouldn't there be a comma there or something? I witnessed her and my father's assassination when I was just a child, so my memories of her few and far between, but I cherish each one. It's unclear what she knew or how involved she was with my father's crimes, but there's a part of me who wants to believe the best about her. Maybe she was left in the dark, maybe she tried to stop him. I just don't know. I need to believe that there's a part of me that is good, and that part is my mother. Gotham City, population 10.5 million. Gotham City is more than my hometown. It's my passion project. When I look out onto the skyline, I don't see a city. I see a living, breathing organism that keeps evolving, adapting to new threats. I must adapt with it. The criminals this place attracts are no different. There was a time when all you had to worry about was wise guys and street thugs, but crime, too, has evolved. The crime rate may be down, but the villains are becoming more and more bizarre, more terrifying. Sometimes I think crime is a virus that keeps mutating into more virulent, virulent strains, and the city is sick with it. I'll let Batman be the cure. Arkham Asylum, established November 1921. Gotham City's most maximum security psychiatric hospital. I was committed here for a couple of days after I was drugged by Lady Arkham and was incited to attack Oswald Cobblepot. So this place doesn't exactly hold the best of memories for me. That's one of the reasons I'm renovating it. Once outdated and dilapidated, Wayne Enterprises has promised to bring the antiquated asylum into the 21st century by turning it into a state-of-the-art mental health facility. Is that because I made the choice at the end to fund frickin' Arkham Asylum? Because you could like back the police or you could back Arkham Asylum and stuff. Maybe that's it. Wayne Enterprises, established 1870, a multinational corporation founded by my ancestors covering all manner of technology, manufacturing, and finance. I inherited a majority stake from my parents and have recently become more involved in its day-to-day operations. So far, so good. Stocks are up, and Wayne Enterprises R&D department is developing some pretty exciting new technologies. Crime Alley, Park Row, Gotham City, the squalid downtown alley where my parents were assassinated. The street across from the Monarch Theater is the place of my childhood ended, and the rest of my life began. Violently, I installed a plaque there to honor my parents before I knew the truth of my father's cruelty. Goddamn. Gotham City Police Department HQ, the GCPD is Gotham's first line of defense against criminals both mundane and bizarre. When mobster Carmine Falcone was in power, he kept at least half of the force in his pocket. But not all of them. James Gordon was one of the few he couldn't corrupt. Since Falcone and Mayor Hill were taken down, Gordon has worked to clean up the corruption in the department. Crime rates have fallen dramatically since Gordon took over as police commissioner. Since Wayne Enterprises pledged to rebuild Arkham Asylum, the GCPD has worked closely with the facility to determine which criminals should go to Arkham for rehabilitation and which belong in Blackgate Prison. Oh, we're finally done. Anyway, now we gotta read the freaking Gotham feed. Hopefully I can do that in a certain amount of time. Gotham citizens support GCPD Batman partnership. Despite some heavy criticism from elected officials, the Gotham City Police Department's public partnership with the masked vigilante known as Batman has been a rousing success with the city's population. Across the board, crime in the Gotham City limits has been down from the previous year, with violent crime hitting a record low. Though some of the city's council has raised concerns about Batman's hidden identity and his operation outside the restrictions of the law, it doesn't appear to be hurting public opinion. "I don't care who he is. I care that he makes things safer," said grocery store owner Wayne Burton, whose business has seen a 50% spike in sales after dark in recent months. Council member Gal Rich is sympathetic to business owners like Burton, but she maintains, "Until we know who this Batman is, I don't think we can ever be truly safe." Wayne Tech Enterprises stock hits record high. How much more? Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't think we have time to read this. Wayne Enterprises stock hits a record high of 120 per share today during afternoon trading, surpasses its previous high of 115 per share over a year ago. The record high is the latest event in the company's recent hot streak since Bruce Wayne returned to the company as CEO last year. Following his brief ouster, Wayne was removed from the CEO position last year and replaced with Oswald Cobblepot in a move that resulted in Wayne publicly assaulting Cobblepot and being briefly admitted to Arkham Asylum. Wayne has since claimed the assault was the side effect of a drug injection at the hands of former Gazette reporter Vicky Vale, who conducted criminal business under the name Lady Arkham. We'll just call it there for now.
The agency.
Read it later.
The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
We have a common enemy in the Riddler. That puts us on the same side.
You really are a different Batman these days, aren't you? Silver linings in all things.
Well, you warned me about keeping my paranoia down to acceptable levels. Thought I'd give it a try.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex.
Oh, great. More
The
reading?
agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peñadoro.
My
Peñadoro.
men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden. To get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
Well,
I take everything back.
well, peace. We'll continue forward on the next episode. You know, usually I try to do it, end the episode during transitions, but in this case we still have more to read, and I guess new codex stuff. But I'll end it here for the first episode. I hope you enjoyed it, you beautiful bastards, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.